driving. Obviously. Car chat's going to look a little bit different today because I am driving. And I'll get to the reason in just 1 second. But first I wanted to say, how are you? Are you doing well? I'm doing pretty good. Sometimes life has a way of throwing stuff at you. And you're just trying to keep up, trying to keep all the balls in the air, trying to keep juggling everything. And today's one of those kinds of days. And everything's going to be okay. But, it's just like that song. It's a country song. Sounds like life to me. I think maybe that's the title. But yeah, that's how life is going in the Whippy Chick household. I mean, there's stuff going on outside of the household, just little things, like global pandemics and very contentious elections, just little things outside the house. But inside the house, we have a dog, and we love our dog. And some of you know our dog, our sweet Willie. And some of you actually even know already that Willie was diagnosed with cancer not long ago. Oh, there's a train on the train tracks. Just went by. Oh, good. Sorry. So Willie was diagnosed with cancer just a month or two ago. I noticed in August that he had a bump on the bony part of his leg, a lower back leg. It was just this little bump. It kind of reminded me in size and shape of like if you cut a hot dog in half. It was like that size, and I thought that's kind of weird, and I hoped it was a fatty cell tumor because he's had those in the past and they're benign. But of course we took him right to the vet to get it checked, and the vet was a little concerned and said he wanted to biopsy it. So we did the biopsy, and it came back positive for soft cell sarcoma, which isn't terribly unusual in dogs. And the good thing about it is that it doesn't metastasize. I hope I'm saying that right because I say it wrong all the time. But it's not the type of cancer that really spreads much, or it has a low chance of spreading. It can, but most of the time it doesn't. Anyway, so that sun is so bright. Yikes, I'm coming up over the mountain and at the top of the mountain and the sun is coming up. Okay, so back to Willie. So we set up an appointment with a surgeon, and there weren't any near us that could do it. So we found a surgeon about 40 miles away at a veterinary hospital that was highly recommended that could do it. But the earliest they could do it was November 24th. And meanwhile, this thing, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So it's to the point now where there's a very real danger of the skin actually splitting because it's so stretched from the size of the tumor. It's maybe the size of my fist. I'm not sure. It's very large. It's starting to impede his mobility. Luckily, it does not seem to be painful to him. It just seems to be annoying. But if the skin were to split, it would be horribly painful. So we need to get it taken care of as soon as possible. So we were able to find another surgeon about 60 miles away who is able to see him today. I don't know that surgery will happen today, but he's able to at least see him and, give us estimates on cost because, it is a factor. It's not one anybody likes to talk about, but yeah, it's certainly a very big factor. So that is why I'm coming to you from my car today, because I'm not going to be taking a lunch break, but it is Wednesday, and Wednesday's car chat day. So yeah, I will be going home and getting Willie and meeting my husband, and we're going to be taking him for a long car ride, which he will not enjoy. Willie hates the car. So, I'm getting quite a glare from the sun coming up. So yeah, so there's that. So I didn't sleep very well last night because I was worried about Willie, and it was election night, and that just brings me stress. I hate politics. I just hate him. Hate politics. And yeah, so I was a little stressed about that, even though we made a conscious effort to go vote and then go home and not turn on the TV. At least not to any election stuff. You know, we watched like old Saturday Night Live stuff on on YouTube, and I crocheted and chatted with my friends online. So yeah, so anyway, that was in the back of my mind though, the election stuff, and then Willie. And so I didn't sleep very well. I was awake a few times, and then I got up this morning and I turned on the bathroom light, and sparks came flying out of the light fixture, which, needless to say, can scare the bejeebies out of you at 5 o'clock in the morning. It could scare the bejeebies out of you at any time, but when you're half awake and you've got to go to the bathroom really bad and then sparks are flying, yeah, it's pretty scary. So of course I turned off the light, and now we get to call the electrician. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, sometimes it does feel like life just keeps the hits just keep on coming. Oh, and there's a truck behind me, and I'm not going fast enough for him. I'll speed up a little. Yeah, so the hits just keep on coming, and yeah, how do you deal with it? So for me, I just have to remind myself that we've gotten through worse, and we'll get through this too, and try to stay positive and focus on the things that I have that I'm so grateful for, especially in November, the month of Thanksgiving. I have to look at my life and remind myself how fortunate I am. I have a house. It might need electrical work, but I have a house. I have a car. My husband has a car. We both have steady jobs that don't look to be going anywhere. During this pandemic, that's huge. So many people have that major worry about their income. I have a wonderful husband. I have a wonderful son. I have a peaceful, quiet home. I'm very, very, very blessed. And just because life might throw me some curveballs here and there doesn't mean I'm going to forget how blessed I am. So this car chat really didn't have a whole lot to do with crochet, though I will say I am working steadily on my new project with my new favorite stitch. And I'm going to be working on my car chat blanket during our long drive today and during our long wait in the car while the surgeon looks over my dog. And then on the long drive back. So I better bring a couple of balls with me. So that's crochet related. Yarn hookers. If you guys are listening, I love you so much. I can't tell you how amazed I am that I got along so long without you guys, because you're just the best. And if you want to catch all four of us, this week we're going to be over at Kate's on Saturday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Kate's over at Bitch and Stitches, so be there and be square. No, or be square. I'm sure it's supposed to be or be square. Yeah, so really looking forward to seeing you guys there. I hope you can make it. And yep, I've got my live again on Sunday Fun Day at 1. Sunday Fun Day Fun at 1. And that's again p.m. Eastern Time. So you could certainly catch me over there. And of course, I've got Friday's car chat coming up. So we'll catch up with more yarny stuff at that car chat. So yeah, not a whole lot of editing to this video today because I'm gonna be pretty busy. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are not letting the stress of life get you down. And if it feels a bit overwhelming, maybe start a little gratitude journal. Think about all the things that you have that a lot of people don't. And that could be just little things, like you had enough milk for your coffee this morning, because a lot of people don't. All right. It's getting very warm in my car. I got to turn the heat down. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you on Friday. Bye-bye. I want to blow you a kiss, but there's a truck in front of me, and I don't want him to think I'm weird and blowing him a kiss. Oh, what the hell. It'll make his day. Mwah.